My name is Joe. I'm with Guardians of Rescue, and I'm here today to show you how you can make an inexpensive, quick cat shelter to keep your kitties warm year-round and protect them from all the elements. What we have here is another improvised shelter. This is a cat carrier you may have sitting around. We happen to have a piece of styrofoam left over from another project, so we cut that to fit, and as you can see, the door is removed to provide a little bit more protection to this shelter, because as you can see, the sides are all open with vents. We got a garbage bag or drum liner, and just like earlier, we wrap it up like a present. See, I put 2 rows of duct tape around the cat carrier, the improvised cat shelter. I'm cutting the bag a little bit longer because what I want to do is close up that opening a little bit. And you may have also noticed that I did not drill any drain holes in this, because this is an improvised shelter and you may go back to using it as a cat carrier, so I didn't want to destroy it. But you can also use it in the meantime, an emergency shelter. I put a piece of tape across just to make the opening just a little bit smaller, to preserve as much heat as we can for the poor little guy. Again, this is a temporary shelter. This is not intended to be a permanent winter cat shelter, so please don't beat me up on your comments. As well as the cardboard one, it's strictly an emergency one, but it's better to keep them warm than give them nothing. Now, people call me when it gets in the 20s, in the teens, and unfortunately, quite often I make shelters on the side. Winter comes every year, and these poor guys need a place to live. So if you have a cat out there, try to plan ahead so that in the winter time they have at least some place to go and keep warm. Okay, now we're going to show how you can make a cat shelter out of a cooler. This is a 50-quart Rubbermaid cooler, very, very durable. And we're going to start it the same way. We're going to start a pilot hole for the scroll saw. As you can see, it's filled with insulation. And while I have my drill out, I'm going to drill a couple of drain holes. Okay, now we've got the scroll saw set in. Make sure you wear the proper protection. You don't want to get pregnant. Now the hole is complete, and you can see that this cooler has nearly 1 inch of insulation. It's more insulation that we used in the bin shelter. And you can see how durable it is on the inside and out. And it's going to be a really, really great shelter. Also, you can use a Dremel or any other cutting product, but the Dremel will work here quite well also. Okay, another part about being a little inventive with the cat shelter is this handle here, which is normally not being used now that it's a cat shelter. But if you took a piece of plastic and you put it over the handle, and now you have an awning that doubles as a windbreak. So you take a piece of any type of canvas or drop cloth or a piece of rug, you zip tie it on each side of the handle, make it nice and pretty. And also, if there's an objection to a red and white shelter in your backyard or on common property of your co-op or apartment complex, there's a way to get rid of the red and white in your shelter. What you can do, and we'll just turn this off. Okay. You can buy a spray can of plastic black paint. And I recommend doing this when the cat's not using this, like maybe doing this in the summer or the fall. But it dries in 15 minutes, and with a couple of cans or one can of this black spray paint specifically made for plastic, you can easily disguise this shelter and place it in the common area or in the backyard to get rid of an eyesore. Now, I was going to do a little cost comparison here. People may think that buying a cooler is a little bit out of their price range. When you consider the cost of making this bin shelter, the bin may cost you anywhere from $8 to $10, plus another $6 to $8 for the styrofoam, another $6 for the roll of duct tape unless you have it sitting around. So this bin here can cost you easily anywhere from $16 to $24, most likely around the $20 range. This particular cooler is 50 quart, comparable size. I just bought this the other day. I believe it was $23 or $24 in Home Depot. Heavy plastic. It's going to last a lifetime. Insulated, plastic inside and out, and insulation in the middle. This particular cooler probably costs around $14. I think I paid for this during the summer. So 14, 24, 20. These two will last you a lifetime. So I'm just giving you a cost comparison as to which route you want to go.